Okay, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is RDDC. Today I have a very cool little video. It's going to be sponsored by Seicane. So they were nice enough to send me a radio to do a review and unboxing of. And also I'll be doing an installation in my wife's car. So, they sent me this, for my blue car that I'm doing my build on. But how I'm doing the build is a little bit weird on how I've done the radio in my car. It's a complete custom of what I've done, and this just simply doesn't fit. But it fits on my wife's car. I have the kit and everything else. But today we're going to be talking about the actual radio itself. So let's go ahead and let's start unboxing this thing and see what's in the box. Okay, so to start, it comes with Android 7.1.2. It's an Android radio. It's pretty cool. A little bit of information about Seicane. The radio face, frame, Seicane warranty card, so they actually warranty the product, and then the unit itself. Let's see how else we got. So we have the, looks like the antenna. Couple brackets, mounting brackets. Let's pull this radio out here. Okay, so here is the all the wires and stuff that you need to hook it up, and then also the head unit itself. Okay. So let's open this up, take a look. Okay, and here we go. It is a 7-inch double din. It's actually pretty cool. There's no knobs on it. Pretty much everything is buttons. It has a small memory card slot here in the front also. Aesthetically, it looks clean so far. It's very light. The reason why it's light because this does not have a DVD player. I specifically requested no DVD player because I'll be honest, who uses disc these days? Everything is MP3, it's streaming, satellite radio, blah 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 blah. Just there's really no need to have bulky disc running around. So you can just put it all in MP3, pop it in here, and you're good to go. So with the wires here, because it's a universal kit, it comes with several different things that obviously you need to hook everything up. So I'll go through the liberty right now of hooking everything up. These are RCA cables. We have one also for a dedicated subwoofer, which is really cool. So you have the video 1, the video 2, a couple amps, amp on, antenna, and front, rear, subwoofer, so on and so forth. Alright. These things are all coded in the back. It's really impossible to hook these things up wrong. Every fitting is different. So obviously match it up, put it in the correct hole. If you have any questions, you read the book. So manual's right here. It's really simple. Now, I've done extensive testing on this for the past week now, maybe even a little bit longer. So I've had this open already, playing with it. So it looks like there's fingers smudged on there. There's a mine, so it's not a used unit. Okay. Alright. Here is our microphone. This is for the microphone in here. It does have a built-in microphone right here. But if you wanted something a little bit extra, a little bit more closer to your mouth, however you can install it on the car, completely up to you. Okay, so now all this. Okay, over here we have some auxiliaries, DRV and video in. So TV, IR, infrared for the remote. Some of these features you're obviously not going to be using, but that's okay. It's universal, so it's set up for a multitude of different people. Okay, so here we have our 3G and Wi-Fi USB dongle. This is pretty cool. So if you have like a Wi-Fi hotspot, you can probably plug it in, or a 3G hotspot, you know, something like that. Plug it in right here. It's pretty handy. I personally do not have a Wi-Fi hotspot. That's a dedicated unit. So over here we have another USB cord, and this is just USB. So if you wanted to update the system, or if you want to, you know, add in a USB dongle or storage for any type, you could just add it in right here, which is pretty cool. All right. Now we have the main wiring harness right here. Now, I've taken a liberty already, and I've pulled a couple of the wires out so I can hook this up and demo this for you today. So this right here, I noticed on a lot of units, because it's universal, it comes with this plug. Now this plug isn't going to plug into anything that I own. So what I typically do with all my car stereos is I typically will cut this, and I'll strip it and wire it to however I need. So it's really straightforward. These wires haven't changed since pretty much the dawn of car stereo. You got your, you know, your ground, your accessory, your power, you know, illumination, you know, speaker wires are white, gray, purple, green, you know, so on and so forth. This isn't really rocket science right here. You know, you got key 1, you know, a second ground. Some of these I really don't know what they're going to be used for, but for custom setup of some sort, if you want to run multiple monitors, backup cameras, everything else, this is actually the unit that can do that. So, all right, let's put this in right here. Okay, so we have everything connected on our unit. You can see that right here. All right, what I'm going to do is I have a little speaker right here under the table. I'm going to hook that up to the wires and everything else. So give me 1 second and I'll be back. Okay guys, so we have our unit hooked up here. I have it hooked up to a little 12-volt power source down there. I have it hooked up to a little home speaker right here in the back. Kind of, you know, a little jerry-rigged with the wires back there, but it's okay, you know, just for demo purposes. So if you look at it, you can clearly see it's very similar to an Android phone. Why? Because it's Android head unit. So if we were to go down here, whoops, go to settings. And if you ever used Android before, like I do, obviously this is a no-brainer right here. We're running Android 7.1.2 on this unit. I believe the latest out is like Android 8 to maybe 8.2. I can't remember, you know. So I can't keep track of all the updates that go on. So, but if you notice on this, it's got a couple cool little features here just for the car. Amplifier, steering wheels, keys, driving settings, navigation, and it even says car. All right, so without me getting into really all the crazy features that this thing does, you know, the basic person is going to be using Bluetooth audio. Okay, so we could just hit Bluetooth right here. Okay, and if you see, I have my Galaxy Note 8 already paired. If you don't know how to pair it, just please read the instruction manual. It's fairly simple. Just turn on your search, turn on your phone here, and it should pair pretty much automatically. Put in 0000, and you're good. Okay, so we're gonna choose this. Then we're gonna hit our connect button. This is connect, search, connect, disconnect, throw it away, or forget network, I guess you could say. So we hit our connect button. This will turn green like it just did, and over here you can see that I have the Bluetooth connection on my phone. Okay, now if we want to listen to music, you know, obviously we should just be able to hit play and the music should start. Doesn't quite work like that on this one. It's a little bit different. We have to hit one extra button. So on your phone, we are going to turn on Post Malone right here. Okay, and it's playing, but obviously you do not hear anything. So what we want to do is we want to turn on the A2DP protocol, music protocol. It is right here, and you see it's a Bluetooth with a headset on. And there we go. There we go. You can hear the thing going, and we have very basic controls here. It gives us the name of the track, the name of the artist. We have play, pause, right there. Start. Choose another track. Go back. Alright, and those are basic controls. It'd be really cool if this was actually more animated or something like that, but, that's just the way it is. It would be even cooler if it actually showed a picture of the actual album art. But it doesn't. But really, I don't care. Okay, so I'm going to hit pause in this, and we're done with that little feature right here. Now, I don't want to get into too many other features on this thing, but I will get into something. If you have a mobile hotspot on your phone, which I do not because you have to pay extra. But if you did, you could just go here. We have the hotspot at my house, or the Wi-Fi at my house. So let's go check this out. All right, and we're going to go right here. And you can see this is fairly simple. Touch screen actually works okay, not bad. Some buttons you have to hit a little harder than others. Okay, done. Now it's connected. All right, so now I can unleash the full power of this unit. Okay, when we're talking about full power, we're talking everything Google. So if I wanted to go to, Google Maps, right here, this is as good gets, right here. You don't even need. Now I can sign in. We're going to skip signing in for right now. And here we go. It's going to find my house and so on and so forth. But there we go. All right. And another cool feature that you can use is you can go to the Play Store. You can download a couple things, whatever that you need. Obviously, it's looking for a sign in right now. So, all right, I don't have a sign in. Alright, obviously it's trying to download some stuff right now too. Okay, what it's trying to download? Google Play Manager. Okay. Alright, here's your steering wheel keys if you have steering wheel controls, a voice search if you need to do voice search, the radio. I don't really use radio these days, but you might. Alright. Obviously if you have a little card like this, you can slide that right on in here. Like that. And you can play the music right off the... Now, I don't have music on there. You clearly see it came up like this. Okay. Alright. SanDisk for SD card. Alright, so you can transfer photos, so on, so forth with that. Alright, it says, hey, you have a firmware, because I was playing with the update. I did a quick update on this one from Seicane, sent it to me. So not a problem. So that's really handy. This is 32 gig. I mean, you could fit so much music, so much videos and stuff like that right on this little card right here. And it could probably hold higher. I just have a 32 gig in my hand. A couple other controls that we have right here. We have a microphone, works pretty well. Your power button. Now the power button is going to be a little sketch here. Okay, it's kind of hard to engage. See, and it's also your mute button. So right now we're muted on, we're muted off, and if you were to hold it down, it powers the unit off. But like I said, it's really kind of hard to touch. Not a big deal. The car is going to turn this unit on and off, so you don't even have to worry about that. The mute, yes, would be a good feature, but you can always go here, mute, right there. Okay, really simple. They have these really basic controls right here. This is kill all the programs. It cleared 4 processes. This is your brightness, and this is your settings. Obviously, it brings you straight to the car settings. All right, this is our back button. We have a plus or minus volume, but I just showed you really don't need that. You can just do it right here, all you want, right there. So, And this is our main app section. This is our general screen section. So you have your gallery for your pictures. It even has a cool DVR, which is pretty awesome. Navigation, I'm not going to worry about navigation because, okay, it uses maps on this one. So we'll select it. So it doesn't matter. You can either go to Google Maps or you could just do the navigation on the unit and it brings you straight to navigation. But like I said, all this works when you have everything connected. All right. And I believe Google Maps even has offline maps now, which is actually really cool. If you were loaded up with music, obviously you hit your music button, videos. There is a wire back here for the brake. I know sometimes these videos you cannot operate. See, the video disabled while driving for safety. Now, you can do whatever you want. In some states it's illegal to drive. I disabled that feature on my older system. Not like I was watching DVDs or nothing, but hey, sometimes I would fall asleep and I'd fall asleep while driving and I would turn on a video to focus my attention. It is what it is. Don't judge me. You got a calculator, why you would need all this stuff. But basically, like I said, it's Android in a car unit, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty much all the features that I'm going to be talking about this thing. This thing is actually really, really nice. Now, why should you even buy this thing? First off, if you like Android, it comes in real handy. Android makes really good stuff. I'm partial to Android. Some people are partial to Apple. Of course, you can use it. You can use iPhone with this too. It's really no different. It's more catered to Android. Now, this thing right here, it costs, anywhere from, you can find different models. Seicane has, all the way from 10-inch screens that go in specific vehicles. They can probably find one for almost any vehicle. And then they have this one, which is just a basic universal one. I'm going to put this in my wife's Fiat. So, just to give you an idea, if this thing costs $200, just say for example, all right, this is what I'm replacing. Let me move this out of the way, Alpine. Alpine, one of the best names in car stereo that you can think of. This unit right here, just a screen. It has Bluetooth capabilities only in a screen, and guess what? The screen crapped out on me right here. $400 for the screen right here. All right? Then we have a couple other units. Now, if that's the screen, what does it connect to? Well, it connects to a brain. All right? Here's the brain right here. $700. That connects to this multimedia manager. $500. That connects to Sirius XM radio. $300. That connects to this DVD player. Another $400. So far right here, I have almost $2,000 of crap. And guess what? This has never even worked right. At all. Screen's crapped out. Touchscreen doesn't work anymore. DVD works. XM radio works. You got to run the whatchamacallit to the thing. Multimedia manager works. This thing does not work. The brain, the hub that connects everything, just stopped working. So, for all the money that I spent in that, I really wish that they had this unit back around when I was putting this back in about 15 years ago. In the end, it's all money. So, what can you do? Sometimes you waste some. But overall, this thing is really, really not that bad. I was kind of really impressed. Like I said, it works 10 times better if you use Wi-Fi with it. Okay? I'm just forewarning you. But Bluetooth music, if that's basically what you're going to use this for, some of these you could pick up for as little as $70 on Seicane's website. Some of them are up to $300. Depends on which unit that you want. Depends on how big the touchscreen is. Obviously, this is a HD touchscreen. It's fairly decent actually. It doesn't look bad at all. But you could change the background to whatever you want. Just choose a picture from your gallery. I mean, it's a no-brainer. This is definitely a win for me right here. And like I said, I'm going to install it in my wife's car and go with it. So there you go, guys. There's a link on the bottom of my description. Check out Seicane. It's not bad. Like I said, if you're looking for an inexpensive one, you know, and you don't want to spend a lot of money on, you know, Pioneer, Kenwood, or Alpine, or any of those other big box brands, Seicane definitely a decent alternative option. So especially if you're just using Bluetooth and you want Android audio. So I said this is for, you know, a basic setup, but also for extremely complicated setups too. A lot of those wires I'm not even going to use. Alright guys, so that's my video for today. I hope you enjoy looking at this review of the Seicane 7-inch double DIN universal radio. So there's no knobs, really clean looking setup here. You know, actually I even have the little screen protector here that I need to take off here. So we can do that now. In the computer world, this is their porn. There we go. Oops. And there we go. Looks great. Alright guys, you know, that's my video for today. And thanks for watching. Be sure to check out Seicane.